Let's call the number.
Hallo, you've reached Gastrobar Smelna Kamene. I'm the virtual receptionist. How can I help you?
Hey, I wanted to make a reservation for Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Of course. Let me check that for you. Tuesday at 7 p.m. is available.
Hey everyone, my name is Andy, and today we're going to be building an AI agent for your business using TelTel.io. So the first thing, before we actually get into the whole process of building this call flow that you see right over here, we're actually going to start with getting the information needed for the agent about your business. And for this, you can use any AI chatbot, ChatGPT, Claude, or anything. So how are we gonna get the information for the virtual agent about your business? Well, we have a couple of options. So what we're gonna do for this is I'm gonna have a prompt for you in the description that you will paste in ChatGPT. I'm gonna show you right now. We're gonna have this prompt right here. So basically this prompt is going to write instructions for TelTel's virtual agent so it knows what to do. So for this, you will need a link from your website or anywhere else that the ChatGPT will scrape the data from. After that, you will have to make a Google Calendar, a regular Google Calendar that's public. Okay, if you have a Google Calendar for your business, let's say like I do have for my reservations, I just made that calendar public so anyone with the link can visit it and see the reservations. Okay, so for this video, I'm gonna paste in a Google Calendar link right over here because we are gonna be building a virtual agent that when a client calls and wants to reserve a table at this family restaurant, the client says, I want a reservation at this and this time, and the agent looks at the calendar on Google, sees that there are available tables, and says back to the client, okay, yes, we have these times available, you can reserve a table. Okay, that is basically what we are building with this AI agent here, and you can build it however you want. So I have my instructions from ChatGPT. It scraped off all the information and made an instruction for my virtual agent. Now let's go and build this call flow. So when you're on TelTel, you're gonna go to Tools and Call Flow Editor. And we're gonna make this right here, okay? Let me just move this down here and we're gonna make another one. So for this, you're gonna be needing a number, okay, where the client is gonna be calling. So you can go and buy a number here. I have a video, I'm gonna place that in the description down below where you can find out how you can buy numbers on TelTel.io. But basically what we do, we select My Numbers and we click on a number and a box like this will show up, okay? We can actually take this one out. You're gonna see, okay, My Numbers, have only one number, so that's why I had to delete it, and boom, we have a number. Then the next thing is the virtual agent, and you can get the virtual agent by clicking on Elements and Virtual Agent. When you have a fresh box of virtual agent right here, you connect it, press on it, and you're gonna create a new virtual agent, okay? It's gonna open up another window. Let's call this agent Family Restaurant. Is that how you spell restaurant? Restaurant? I guess so. Anyways, languages. You can also select any language right over here, okay? What we're gonna do English, United States. Okay, it's right here. Voice, you can choose voices here. We're gonna pick Ash. And this place is where you can paste the instructions. So, you have a lot of characters to work with, okay? 65,000 characters should be just enough. So now you take what you've pasted from ChatGPT, what it scraped off and it created the instructions for this bot, and you just paste it right over here. Then you scroll down and we're gonna be making two functions. So after the call ends, I personally want the client to call, say they want this reservation at that time, but I don't want him to talk to the AI agent for too long. I actually want to know all the details myself and actually call him back. How will I call him back? Well, I need the AI agent to send me his number. So we're gonna do function where if the client sets up a reservation, virtual agent sends me that client's number. I receive it in my email, and I'm just like, okay, I've got to call this client and ask him about the details. How many people, what he wants. Does he want a table? Does he want a whole floor in the restaurant? Whatever. Okay, that's what I want. So we're gonna make those functions. We're gonna have two functions, as I said, but function one is gonna be this. Remember, you can type in the functions that you want in plain language and the AI will understand and decide on its own how to execute it. So for function one, if the client has said goodbye or bye and has not made a reservation and has not requested a callback, a function one is going to be executed. And in the call flow, we are going to have a option to connect the function one, and we're not going to connect it anywhere. So the AI just says goodbye, or the client says goodbye, and nothing happens and the AI hangs up. But function two is where we want the email function to trigger. So for function two, we're going to use this. Function two happens if said goodbye or bye, and either A has made a reservation or B has requested a callback, asked to be contacted, asked something that needs a follow-up from the team. And this function is going to be connected to our email box. I'm going to show you right now. But remember, these functions, describe them in plain language, okay? And the AI will understand. So now that we have the virtual agent set up, we click save, okay? Let's get back to the call flow. And we're gonna add a virtual agent here. Then we're gonna go virtual agent and select family restaurant, okay? And here we have the instructions from ChatGPT that scrape the data from your business and put them into a format that this agent understands. Then we written a function one and function two, okay? Let's save. We have the virtual agent here, connect it. And now we need this email notification, okay, for function two. Go to elements, email notification, and here. This is how the email notification works. You have the description, the email it's gonna send the message to, you have subject and text. Now here in text, you can see that we have special parameters. So if I type in caller ID and I put it in the text field, it's gonna send the caller ID, the phone number of my client. So that's what I want my message and email to be. Call back for reservation details and the client's number. We connect function two. Function two for us is if the client has said goodbye or bye and either has a made reservation. So when I talk, I'm gonna be like, hey, I wanna make a reservation this and this time. Yes, my name is Andy. Thank you, goodbye. And client hangs up and I get an email saying, hey, this client has made a reservation, here is his number, and then as a boss or as a waiter in the restaurant, I can call back the number and finish the reservation for this client. So basically, this is all set up. Number, client calls, virtual agent, triggers function two, email notification. That's it. You've just built an AI agent for your business, okay? Let's try it out. Let's call the number.
Hallo, you've reached Gastrobad Smelna Kamene. I'm the virtual receptionist. How can I help you?
Hey, I wanted to make a reservation for Tuesday, 7 p.m.
Of course. Let me check that for you. Tuesday at 7 p.m. is available. May I have your name, please?
Andy.
Thank you, Andy. I'll note your request, and someone from the restaurant will call you back shortly to confirm the details. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, thank you, goodbye.
Thank you, Andy. The team will be in touch shortly to confirm the details. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Bye. So yeah, that's how it works. And also, I've just received an email. Let's go check the email. And here is the email from TelTel. It sent me the number, okay? Now this is a very basic setup. You can get into it for the email to send not only the number, but all the data that the client gave. You can set it up so the client can even make a full reservation with all the information, with all the guests. This was just a bare bones basic, so you can set it up and tweak it yourself. But yeah, you've just made a virtual agent for your business that takes calls, reservations, and even sends you an email at the end. So that's it. Hope everything is understood and everything worked out. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. See ya.